points in the game.
Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Wolverines will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Cyclones offense takes the field. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Shows him the stiff arm.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Finding an escape route. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
And this is a really good job of getting on the perimeter so quickly. When you run these tosses, you get away from the big boys. And when you got speed in the backfield, let them do the rest, right? Flip it to him, let him get outside, let him run the football, make a big gain. When you got speed at the running back spot, you definitely want to toss it to him and get him on the perimeter.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. Off the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. The Cyclones come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Cyclones back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. option. Now the toss. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
They'll send the back in motion. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
It's always fun to watch offensive creativity in the red zone. Like, how are you going to get some space for your guy? They try the toss, get him out wide, maybe get him some space. The defense was ready. Nice job falling forward, getting at least a little bit on the play.
It's complete on the right side. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Go straight ahead. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The Cyclones want to crank the tempo. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Iowa State! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Who needs a field goal when you can get a touchdown? First drive, set the tone, making a statement. 4th and goal, we are going for it. We are here for all the smoke. Nice job by this offense, capitalizing on the momentum, getting a touchdown to start this football game.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Steps away to find some room. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Trying to turn the corner on the left. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41. And the Cyclones just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Making side adjustments here. Try to get it to the edge. Creates a little room. They get him out of bounds at the 32, but that is what you want out of this running game.
And I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Quarterback using all of the receivers at his disposal. This time he found the fullback.
Right, and it's nice to have a guy that can block and obviously have the versatility to also catch the football, you know, so you can mix it up and keep that defense guessing.
Got it behind the line. It's Wilson. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner goes down. So here comes the Michigan offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Gonna swing it on second down.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Catch in the middle, it's Morgan. Racing down the left side. Inside the 50. Past the 30. Inside the... And he... away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Do I run the ball here? Am I a little conservative? I don't want to get a safety. What? Absolutely not. I'm going to play pitch and catch, and my guy's better than yours. Outruns everybody. The length of the field, 99 yards for the big touchdown reception.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the run, fires downfield. He's got him wide open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. He now has 79 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. That's caught. It's Townsend. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They've really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Send the tight end in motion. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Iowa State! And they take it in for 6 more points. Effective offense leading the way here in establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out and be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner will be brought down. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Morgan. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the sack all the way back at the 5. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Wolverines send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner will be dragged down. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. And the Cyclones in a good spot here with second and short. Gets the back moving. Trying to get the corner. Got room to work. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
I'm loving this offense mixing the toss plays in their game plan. What these tosses are going to do, it's going to set up a play-action opportunity where they can fake the toss and try to take a shot downfield.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. To the ground, he's got it again. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Cyclones want to pick up the tempo. From the shotgun, the inside give. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Leaves it with the running back. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Power football with the run. Touchdown, Cyclones! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Cal just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory, and that's really the standard there in Berkeley. They'll enjoy this one all week. Regardless of the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin turning it on. Past the 50. At the 30. The 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Michigan!
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
The extra point is blocked. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinator. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Motion from the back. Looking to throw it flag way. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the right. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run, and he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Touchdown, Iowa State! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Now, with great offensive execution, you talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And he makes the extra point.
Michigan, 13.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far at Ames. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Iowa State sending the offense back out. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And the Cyclones can really attack on this second and short. Running back searching for a hole. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He stopped again, and they tried to convert this short yardage with the running game and have had 0 success. It's 4th down. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
They try to get it outside on the left. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Scanning the field, it's Lagway. Using the quick game. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Cyclones now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The give to the tailback. Breaks it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cyclones!
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
And he tacks on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Coming out with it, it's Stewart. And the returner is stopped. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Lagway. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Iowa State!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They'll toss it to the left. Got the 1st down and more. Oh, he's got some space. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Iowa State sending the offense back out. The give to the fullback. Backed up now, here's second and long. Quarterback will keep it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to. There he goes! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Quick pass on the jet motion. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up second and 4.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
The Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. On the option. He's in open space downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
He was looking for a lot more on that one. Instead, he's out of bounds at the 14. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense. It's a seam wide open. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And This has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Sends it back in motion. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's got an open man. Turning it on. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. LSU had a dominant win, the kind the folks in Baton Rouge were used to in 2019 when Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson led the Tigers to a national title. Talk about a special team. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Here comes the heat. Got it in the middle. It's Marshall. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. To throw, it's Gray. Got a man, it's Stewart. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Got some of the work done on 1st. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Marshall. At the 45 on his way. Breaks away in the middle. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all.